Hey there guys, it's Delta249er here with another episode of Everything Minecraft, and today I'm going to be finishing up my mining adventure most likely, and then probably heading back home. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so as I said, I'm probably going to be finishing off the mining adventure here on this episode. And then heading back home, but you never know. I might just, if I want to mine some more, just live stream it or something, because I'm sure you guys are probably getting a little sick of the mining. I personally enjoy it, but for video purposes, it might not be the most interesting thing. I'm trying to keep the commentary somewhat interesting, and hopefully that'll make the video interesting. What is he doing? He's gonna spin up the... Oh no, he fell. Oh no, they fell. Oh no, there's multiple. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is quite an exciting start to this episode. But anyway, I'm gonna be talking about Minecraft updates and things, and some partially about like this next update 1.6, and then just about like how the updates have sort of changed over time. I talked about last episode how the game has changed, how it's not as simple as it used to be, and this episode I'm going to be talking about the updates and things, and some sort of talk about 1.6. So if you have a question that you would like me to answer, of course you can leave that in the comments below, and I will hopefully answer it for another episode of Everything Minecraft. So yeah, talking about the updates. So I said this last time, but like in beta, I would say most of beta, and all of beta, sorry. And everything below that, basically everything, I'd even say up to like Minecraft 1.2, the updates were very exciting, even though they are still now exciting. I think they were more exciting then because there were new blocks, like completely new blocks and items and things being added to the game every update, and now I'd say they're kind of just expanding on what they already have, so it's a little bit like, it's not as exciting. It's still exciting, but I wouldn't say it's as exciting, at least in my opinion. It's not as exciting, each of the updates, but it's definitely different than it used to be, because it used to be, for instance, 1.7 introduced pistons, and that's like a completely new concept, whereas I want to say, what update was that? I know I included 1.2, but I think it was 1.2. I don't know. The update with like the half slabs, where they were adding the different colored half slabs and different colored wood and everything, that was expanding on it. There was the only, I guess, real use of that would be for building and everything. But it's not a completely new concept. They're just retexturing a few things. So that's kind of where they've been going now. Of course, you're gonna probably say that's untrue. It is, I would say, untrue for there are new things, and a good amount of new things, new concepts that are being added into Minecraft now. But it's different because before it was like every update was new. There were a few bug fixes and everything, but most of the things were like brand new and all that, which I think that has changed. There's a lot more bug fixes, which is very good, but also the concepts or the new things are sort of building on to other things. So that's That's pretty much what I was trying to say about that. So now I want to talk about 1.6, the updates. I don't know. Obviously, it'll probably be like 1.6.1 or 2 fairly quickly, because that's kind of how Minecraft, like that's how they do it. They usually do a fairly good job at fixing all the bugs, but then there's always like one important one that they need to just update it right away, basically. So whatever it is, 1.6, 1.6.1, I think there's actually going to be quite a bit of new things, but the carpets, like that's not a new concept, in my opinion, because it's just the wool, like little slabs of wool, but it's definitely very cool. But the horses, yes, I know there's mods for that stuff. Well, obviously there were mods for like the pistons. I used that example before. There were mods for pistons before they were actually added. So, but the horses, it's basically a new thing, which is really cool, and I think that it'll be actually really useful compared to. I don't want to say the ocelots aren't useful, but because you know they can ward off creepers, which is actually fairly useful. But I would like to say that I think the horses will be more useful because it'll be easier to get around places. And it does have actually a different use than any of the other animals, of course, except for, I don't know if you want to count pigs, but pigs are fairly slow usually. But to get around places with an animal, or a mob, I guess, then it's actually quite a new thing, because before it was just kind of the pigs and walking and minecarts, but now you have a way to get around fairly fast, and it's a mob. So it's, I think that's kind of one of those like really new concept things. I know it's in Mo Creatures and all that. It's based off of Mo Creatures. Is it Mo Creatures, or is it? I think it is Mo Creatures. Yeah, based off of Mo Creatures. But well, people make mods and hope and pray that they get in the game because they're so good. So there you go. Good job, Dr. Zark, I believe his name is. So where am I going? Breaking the commentary. Where am I going? I just wanted to see what was up here, but I guess I don't know. Is this where I came in? No, it's not, because I was lighting that all up. Is it? It's close to where I came in. Where is it? I can't tell. I really can't. I don't know. No, it's not, but it's close. Anyway, let's go back down. It's not over yet. There we go. Gotta go back into this ravine. Need to go down somehow. But anyway, more about updates. So the 1.3, sorry, I had to remember. 1.3 update was it was a fairly big update. I don't know. It was like, I wanted to call it the second 1.8, beta 1.8 update, sort of the secondary adventure update, because it was added so many things. And that was definitely like a sort of, it was different than things like 1.2, where there are a few different biome generation, I don't know, rules and things. So it was definitely different than that, because there were a ton of new items, and it was just quite a big update. And I don't really see 1.6 being as big as 1.3, but I do think that 1.6 will be actually, once they're finished with adding everything in, it will actually be fairly cool. Now I did actually see that, I believe it was 13W19A added like colored clay, and again, it's another one of those like add-on things, but I think that's actually kind of cool, because if you think about the colors of the wool, how they're like really bright and really just, they stand out a lot. Like they're fairly, I don't want to say unrealistic colors, but like they're not, it would be very difficult in real life to make a color like that. It would just be like, it's quite the color on the wool, but on the clay, I think it's actually like a, you know how the clay block, the current clay block without any colors or anything, is sort of a faded bluish grayish thing. I think the colors are a bit more faded, and that could be really useful for building and just making things with colors and not really having them be so extreme. Like the colors wouldn't be as they wouldn't pop out as much, I guess. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about in this episode, and I think I'm gonna end off my mining adventure here as well as the episode. So of course, if you did enjoy this and if you have a question, you can leave this in the comments below and I'd love to answer it. It does not have to be Minecraft related, and that's really about it. But of course, if you did enjoy this, like and favorite would be greatly appreciated. And if you are not already following me on Twitter, you didn't like the Facebook fan page, or you didn't add me on Google Plus, I suggest you do that, because you'll be able to stay updated with all the new stuff, new stuff from me, new content, things like that. So yeah, the links are in the description. And also, if you are new to the channel and you are not subscribed, and you do enjoy my content, my daily gaming tutorials and reviews, then make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.